So, and then for tonight, I'm very happy about that. I'm going to show you 3 different women who are so excited to meet somebody. All of them are in the agency for quite a while. Nicole and Vanessa, I think they're already for 2 years in the agency, and Liliana is at least for 1.5 years in the agency. We have different age groups so that for everybody is there a little bit of everything. Nicole is just 20 years old, but as I said, she subscribed with us when she was 18. She came in the office, she took the photos with us there. She's a very nice girl. She came to several socials already, and she really is ready to get married, to find a nice man. Also that she's very young, but she's one of the mature women who really want to, who are very focused on that. Then we have Liliana. Liliana is 44 years old. She has an older son who's already quite independent, and so she is ready for her future partner. And then we have Vanessa, a very beautiful woman from Cartagena. And so all of 3 of them, as I said, are at least 1.5 years to 2.5 years in the agency. They have not met a lot of men. And I would love that you guys meet them and talk to them and reach out to them. And after the video, I will show you the ways how you can reach out to the girls. The easiest way is obviously writing a letter, but we also have video calls and we have other possibilities to meet. So I will explain this to you a little bit. But let's go ahead and show you the 3 videos of the 3 girls. Their names are Nicole, Liliana, and Vanessa. You will see their ID in the video, and it would be great. As I said, go ahead, reach out. They are so happy to meet you. Nicole is one of our beautiful members in the agency. And Nicole, who are you, how old are you, and what are you looking for in the agency? ¿Quién eres tú y cuántos años tienes?
Bueno, mi nombre es Nicole Martínez, tengo 20 años y en el momento me encuentro estudio leyes y también me gusta bailar, me gusta la fiesta.
Nicole is 20 years old, she's a student. ¿Qué estudias?
Derecho.
Derecho. She's a law student. She loves to dance, she loves to listen to music, she loves to go out. ¿Y por qué te inscribiste en una agencia matrimonial? And she's 20 years old.
Bueno, yo me inscribí en esta agencia porque me interesa pues conocer amistades, de pronto una persona con la que pueda tener una relación sentimental o de pronto más adelante casarnos, formar una familia. Bueno, más que todo con esa finalidad.
Pero si te gustaría casarte.
Claro.
Okay. So she's saying she's looking to meet new people, to meet new cultures, but to really start a serious relationship and a little bit further then also to get married. And I asked her, do you want to get married? She said, yes, of course I want to get married. ¿Y tú quieres hijos?
Sí, me gustaría tener hijos.
Qué bueno. Y yo sé muy personal, pero ¿ya lo proyectas pronto o como ya más adelante?
Todo depende, o sea, depende cómo se ve la relación con la persona, si de pronto lo queremos más adelante, si por los proyectos.
So she's saying it depends on the man. If she finds a serious man who's already started looking for children, she will be open to it. If not, if further, like really in a couple of years, that would be fine too. It depends really on the man and how she feels with him. ¿Y por qué una agencia internacional busca un hombre colombiano? Why is she joining an international agency and not just looking for a Colombian guy?
Bueno, realmente soy una persona muy abierta. De hecho, las personas extranjeras me parecen interesantes. Me gustaría conocer mucho de la cultura, de la forma en cómo viven y también porque, no sé, me gustaría conocer más personas, o sea, más allá de los colombianos, más allá de cualquier país.
She's saying she's really interested in new cultures. She just wants to get to know more, discover more, and see what else is there. And Nicole, ¿tú tienes muy poco tiempo en la agencia ya o tienes ya rato?
Llevo aproximadamente 2 años ya.
2 años ya. ¿Te inscribiste a los 18?
A los 18.
Wow. She said she's 20 now. She subscribed 2 years ago when she was 18. So guys, 2 years, this beautiful woman, she's looking for a great man. She doesn't matter. It's just the personality and that you're serious looking for a nice and stable relationship. So reach out to us, reach out to Nicole. We can organize a date, a video call, a letter, you know. She's a real woman. She's looking for a real man. So reach out and we would love to connect you too because she's amazing. So thank you.
Hello, how are
Buenas
you?
noches.
Liliana, thank you for coming, gracias por venir. ¿Me cuentas un poquito más sobre ti? ¿Quién eres tú? ¿Cuántos años tienes y qué haces?
Claro.
Okay? Who are you? How old are you? And what are you doing?
Ok, sí, tengo 43 años.
She's 43 years old.
Soy separada.
She's separated.
Tengo un hijo de 19 años.
She has an older son, 19 years old, already 19.
Estudia en la ciudad de Bogotá.
Okay, he's studying in Bogota.
Con miras.
So, él no vive contigo.
Por pandemia está aquí, pero realmente vive en Bogotá, no vive conmigo.
So her child lives in Bogota, her son.
Actualmente trabajo para una compañía aseguradora, gerencia de una compañía aseguradora en la ciudad.
She's working for an insurance company in the city.
Digamos, dentro de mis intereses están, efectivamente, soy una persona súper romántica, detallista.
She's very romantic, very attentive, very caring.
Disfruto de todo lo que pueda hacer en familia.
She loves family
Amo
friends.
un atardecer, amo un amanecer, un atardecer, amanecer. Disfruto de una playa, de un buen momento con una copa de vino.
A beautiful moment, sharing a glass of wine together and enjoying the beautiful moment together.
Como también pasarme de pronto un día leyendo un muy buen libro. No tengo nada específico, pero disfruto también de pasarme rico leyendo un libro.
Or also one day not doing a lot and just reading a really good book. So she's looking, looking for a man who's looking for the same like her, to share a life together, beautiful life, enjoying beautiful moments, being happy, being like living a beautiful moment together.
Y me gusta que la persona pueda, digamos, le guste divertirse conmigo.
And she would love to have somebody who she can have fun with, who she can enjoy life with, and not take things too serious, but a serious partner.
Considero que la persona de extranjera, he tenido la oportunidad pues de viajar y...
¿A dónde viajaste?
Estados Unidos, varias veces.
Tienes la visa entonces, sí,
claro.
visa. She has a visa to the United States, a tourist visa, she can travel to the United States.
Y encuentro en
And she has been traveled to the United States. ¿A dónde viajaste?
Miami, Orlando, Nueva York, Tampa.
Miami, New York, Orlando, Tampa. Wow, she's been around, guys.
Y encuentro en ellos que son muy familiares. Les gusta como, están siempre como en la búsqueda de tener una buena mujer para su lado y formar familia.
She likes that you guys are very family oriented and that you are liking to share time and spend time with family. Okay.
Por eso estoy muy interesada en conocer, pues digamos, un caballero así.
Okay.
Que ojalá reúna las mismas cosas que me gustan a mí.
¿Y te gustaría casarte nuevamente?
Claro, claro, creo en la familia completamente.
She would love to get married again, and she really believes in family, she really believes in love, and yeah, she's looking for a great man who wants to share beautiful moments at the beach, at the sunrise, sharing a nice glass of wine.
Así es. Un saludo para todas aquellas personas desde Colombia, Barranquilla, Colombia, y de verdad encantados que en algún momento podamos tener la oportunidad de conocernos.
Lots of greetings from Colombia, lots of greetings from Barranquilla. She's looking forward to meet you soon. Guys, reach out, give us a call. We can set up a date with Liliana. She's here, she's real, she's waiting for you. She's a hardworking woman. She has a visa to the US, and she's looking for a stable man who wants just to love her and spend time in her family.
Un poquito de ama de casa, otro poquito en la parte laboral de mi trabajo. Yo trabajo con el gobierno acá en Cartagena y también estoy estudiando marketing digital, lo estoy impulsando por las redes sociales, estoy practicando mucho del tema y me gustaría a futuro poner en práctica mis conocimientos en la parte de tener algo sólido, ya sea, me gustan mucho las ventas, me gusta mucho la comunicación, proyectarme en algo muy sólido en parte de ventas.
Okay, wow. She's saying she is kind of staying home mom, but also working with the government and with the mayor in Cartagena. And she's also studying digital marketing and sales. And she's saying she really would love to project herself in the future for a really good sales job and loves that. She seems to be a communicative person. Entonces, ¿te gusta la comunicación? ¿Te gusta la interacción?
La comunicación, compartir con las demás personas, interactuar. Soy una persona muy comunicativa y también me gustaría conocer una persona así, de ese prototipo, que tengamos feeling.
She's saying yes, she's definitely a very communicative person. She loves to interact with other people, and she would love to have to meet somebody who's also social, who also likes to interact with people. ¿Y qué tiene que tener el hombre que te llama la atención? Who is the man who draws her attention?
Bueno, que sea una persona que sepa lo que quiere en la vida.
A man who knows what he wants.
que sea una persona amorosa,
a caring and loving person,
detallista,
attentive, a gentleman,
y ante todo que sea una persona respetuosa y que quiera y sea una persona de valores.
okay. A man who really respects her and who has values. ¿Y te gustaría tener una familia más grande, tener más hijos? ¿Cómo te proyectas en el futuro?
Sí, en realidad sí me gustaría tener más hijos.
I'm asking her if she would like to have a bigger family, to get married, get more children, and she said, yeah, she would love to have more children.
Con una persona idónea, si me entiendes, una persona que en realidad sea capaz de ser una persona responsable.
Yes, she would definitely like to have more children, but with somebody who's responsible, who takes care of the children as well. Okay, ¿y por qué un extranjero? Why a foreigner?
Como te había dicho, me gustaría conocer gente de otras culturas, otros países, más que todo por eso. Y pienso, no sé, soy una persona de que tengo mi pensamiento es totalmente diferente a la gente de tal, o sea, aquí de Cartagena.
No te sientes tan...
No me siento, ¿sí me entiendes?
Sí.
Entonces, he conocido gente de otras partes del mundo y veo su pensamiento, es algo muy parecido al mío,
Sí.
que es gente que le gusta trabajar, gente que le gusta echar para adelante, progresar, ¿sí me entiendes? En cambio aquí el costeño como tal es muy conformista,
Sí.
es una persona a veces muy... Tiene pensamientos muy
Sí.
limitados, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Muy conformistas.
Yeah, she's saying that definitely she sees herself with somebody from another country because she loves the way she has met foreigners and she loves the way how you guys think, how the way to go ahead, to go forward, to do something, to work, to have goals in life, because she's saying that she doesn't see this here very much. She doesn't feel that Cartagena is her place, her home, and that the people, she is somebody who really wants to go ahead and do something and have a good future. ¿Y te gustaría vivir en otro país? Would you like to live in another country?
Sí, me gustaría darme la oportunidad de conocer, como te digo, y si es necesario vivir en otro país, pues también lo experimentaría y sé que si me voy de aquí, sé que me va a ir bien.
Sí. She's saying yes, she's open, pero también te quedarías acá también.
Sí, si
Sí.
fuera la opción, mientras yo esté con la persona indicada y con la persona con la que yo me sienta bien, como te digo, que sea una persona que esté centrada, que sepa dónde quiere ir, qué quiere, y que seamos un equipo, que luchemos juntos, así sea, no necesariamente tiene que ser una persona que tenga el dinero, que no, porque yo soy una persona que soy trabajadora también, entonces después que esté enfocado en lo que quiere, pues podemos hacer un buen equipo.
Perfecto. She's saying she's open to leave the country, but it really doesn't matter. More important is the man. If she finds a good man, a centered man who knows what he wants, then she's very open. But she said she is not looking for money. It doesn't matter how much money you have. She's somebody who's hardworking, but she would love to have somebody responsible and who really, has goals in life. Guys, so we're going to send you a little greeting from Vanessa and from me.
Bueno, les mando un saludo a todos ustedes y de verdad los invito a que vengan a conocer esta ciudad. Es muy hermosa, es muy linda, tiene una arquitectura súper divina, la gente es muy agradable y hay mujeres súper lindas. De verdad, los invito a que vengan. Les mando un beso.
Guys, she's inviting you. She's saying, come to Cartagena. It's an amazing city, beautiful. It has an amazing architecture. It has amazing women, beautiful women, outgoing, fun, and it's really beautiful. So don't miss the opportunity to come here. Say hi to Vanessa. Reach out to her. Reach out to us. Call her. Write her a letter. Ask for a date. Come here. We are waiting for you. We need you guys. Centered, goal-oriented, good men. Un saludo desde Cartagena. Ciao.
Bueno, la verdad es que soy un poquito ama de casa, otro poquito en la parte laboral de mi trabajo. Yo trabajo con el gobierno acá en...
What are you looking for in the agency? ¿Quién eres tú y cuántos años tienes?
Bueno, mi nombre es Nicole Martínez, tengo 20 años y en el momento me encuentro estudio leyes y también me gusta bailar, me gusta la fiesta.
Nicole is 20 years old, she's a student. ¿Qué estudias?
Derecho.
Derecho. She's a law student and she loves to dance, she loves to listen to music, she loves to go out. ¿Y por qué te inscribiste en una agencia matrimonial? And she's 20 years old.
Bueno, yo me inscribí en esta agencia porque me interesa pues conocer amistades, de pronto una persona con la que pueda tener una relación sentimental o de pronto más adelante casarnos, formar una familia, bueno, más que todo con esa finalidad.
Pero si te gustaría casarte.
Claro.
Okay. So she's saying she's looking to meet new people.
I'm happy that you saw those videos now. This is brand new footage. Nobody has seen that. The girls are on the website already for quite a while, I told you, but they have not received a lot of dates, not a lot of letters, not a lot of calls, not a lot of nothing. So I hope this will help that you get a little bit, you notice them, because all three of them are very beautiful, nice women, very serious. You heard Nicole, she's already looking for somebody at the very young age. Liliana, her son is living in Bogota, so she has all the time to spend with her future husband or future partner. And Vanessa is a very beautiful, attractive woman who's very professional. She works even with the government. She's studying still, and she's a very intelligent, hardworking woman. So guys, I really would love that you reach out to those ladies, not only to them, of course, to more of those, but those three are really, really nice. And I would like to show you how you can get in touch with those, okay, with them. And of course, the best way is to hop on a plane and come over, yeah, and go on a date with them. Because why would you waste your time in writing hundreds of letters and spending lots of money in a long distance communication if you can just go? I saw some of your questions, guys. We just get to your questions just about in a minute, but you already talked about plane tickets, how much the flights are. I just went last week to Florida. From Barranquilla to Fort Lauderdale, it's 2.5 hours. It's nothing. 2.5 hour flight, and it was $260 for 2 ways, $130 per way. Spirit right now has offers. I just got an email yesterday from Spirit where they have an offer until next week, 8th of April, where you get incredible prices. I saw prices like to Cartagena for $66 from Fort Lauderdale. I mean, it's basically a gift, and you know, it's very easy to cancel. It's very easy to cancel your flight if something comes up in the middle, and so that is very, very not a problem right now. The airlines are very flexible, but the flights are very cheap. From Medellin to Orlando, I saw a flight for $130 one way, 150 even to New York. Medellin to New York is right now $170 for one way. It's just incredible. Those prices are never they are never ever normally. So this is the best way to go. But if you cannot travel right now, because I know some of you guys are waiting for the vaccine, or some don't want, or some don't get a vacation, so if you don't want to wait until that you can travel and meet them, there are different ways. One way is to write a letter. A letter is $10. It's not too much. Because I sometimes have you guys talking to me for years and telling me, oh, I saw this profile, but now she's not on the website anymore. Yeah, she met somebody. I mean, at some point, those ladies meet guys as well and fell in love with other guys. So they cannot wait for 5 years that you take a decision to write a $10 letter. So if you like her, don't wait, don't waste your time, reach out to her. And if you do not want to write a letter because you're not just such a letter writing guy, that's okay. We have a new service, the video calls. We have them since the pandemic, like around 6 months or more or less. And it's a very effective way. You can meet the girl in person, not in person, but basically in person, virtually. You are always with a translator. So it's usually a 30-minute call. You can go up to 60 minutes, but for initial call, 30 minutes is fine. You are with a translator, with a matchmaker, and she will help you to obviously get all the communication cleared out, but also give you a feedback afterwards, how the call was, how everything was, if you should keep on going, how she saw the girl. And I will show you just for 1 second how you can set up a video call, because we have that problem sometimes, or not a problem, but sometimes you guys don't know how to navigate our website. So I will show you that. I will show you my screen right now. We go here, I think, to this one. To this one, I think you can now my screen. And we are on the Lovely website, right? You see the normal Lovely website, and you can go here on the left-hand side. You can say phone video call her, okay? So you may click here. And then you can, there's a difference between a phone translation and a video translation. The phone translation is $5.99 per minute if you're not a Platinum member. If you're a Platinum member, $3.99 per minute. But I would really recommend you, before you set up a phone call, better set up a video call, because you can see her. And that makes it so much more personal, and she can see you, you can see her, you can talk, it's so much better. So if you go here down now, scroll down, and then it says advantage of your Skype and video translation. So then here you can set up the phone translation, but we want to set up the video translation. So you may click here, okay? Here you have all the information, how much it is. It's $150 for the first 30 minutes if you are not a Platinum member. If you are a Platinum member, it's $125 for 30 minutes. And if you want to keep an additional 30 minutes, it's $75 more. So what do? You set up the virtual Skype meeting account, right? We do click here. So here it says, if you want to do a phone translation, you do that. So if you don't want to do video, you do phone, you go here. But we want to do video, so we keep on going, okay? So if you're not a Platinum member, you have to choose the $150. If you are a Platinum member, you can choose the $125. You can also set more money on your account. Of course, you don't just have to put 150, but if you want to call an initial 30 minutes, then I would recommend you that. Then you fill out here your information, who you are, who you want to talk to. Our video calls are usually now via Zoom. We can do Skype, but now the technology, I don't know, Zoom is a little bit easier also for the girls to connect. So most of our calls are in Zoom. So you get a Zoom link from us and you just click there and you don't have to do anything. It's very easy. Here you fill in the video, the information of the woman you want to video chat with, okay? Probably you just have her first name and probably you have just her ID. That's enough. If you don't have her last name, if you put the country in, that is good. If you put the city in, this is good. But if you don't have her address, if you don't have your phone number, if you don't have anything of that, no problem. You just put her name, her country, and her ID, and we get that. No problem. Okay, and then you put in when you would like to schedule this virtual Skype meeting or virtual Zoom meeting. So you put in some dates. In Colombia, we have not a huge time difference to the US. Right now, where I am, it's 8 o'clock, 8:07 right now in the evening. So most of you guys, we have a maximum of 2 or 3 hour time difference. Lots of you guys are in the same time. So you just put the date in when you would like to talk to her. There are 3 different times, 3 different days, which is good because it gives us a little bit more flexibility. And then you yourself can continue to secure payment. So you may click here. Okay, I have to put my email address in. So I put my email address in, afacolombia7@gmail.com. If you would like to write me, no problem. I answer all your questions. So afacolombia7@gmail.com. And you put your information, of course, in, and I go here to continue secure payment. Did this work? No, it did not. Ah, yeah, okay, it did. So, and now we are here in the payment form. So it says it's $150. I don't get a discount because I don't have any discounts right now. The total amount you will be charged is $150. And then I have to put my email, my name, my street, my city, like the billing address of your credit card. And then you put your credit card information in, right? So if your credit card number is whatever, 456, blah, blah, blah. So you put your credit card information here. Then you put your expiration day, month, your year. Okay, it doesn't want to have it because of course it's just numbers. So whatever, I just put something in because I won't make a payment right now. The CVS code, and then you just click on pay online. Okay, so I just do this. This will not work right now, but you will get, when you do this, there will be like a little red thing after the payment was done. You will see something like that where it says your timestamp, right? So it says the 1st of April 2021. It's a little bit accelerated. We are still on the 21st, but still. So we have usually the up-to-date information, and then you just go on pay online. Okay, I just clicked here now. Obviously this now failed because I didn't put the credit card information in. I didn't put my name in, but usually it says successful. Yeah. And then it says receipt, and then you see a receipt. It says receipt, where you see the amount, where you see your ID, with the name you will put the receipt in, and then you see this timestamp. I would recommend you do a screenshot. If you don't know how to do a screenshot, there's a thing called here snipping tool. I think basically every computer has this now. So you put this in. It's called snipping tool. You say new. This is now in German. You won't understand, but it doesn't really matter. You do something like that. And then you can save your screenshot, okay? That is the easiest way to go. And then you can send us an email and say, hey, I paid for that. Anyway, this order comes automatically to our office. So if you chose the Colombian office, we get automatically your order. It takes maybe a couple of hours until we get it. And then we reach out to the girl, ask her if she's interested in the video call, and then we reach out to you and we let you know, okay? So it is quite easy. It is really quite easy. The only thing you have to go is you go one more time on loveme.com, yeah? Loveme.com, or we can even do it, make it easier. If you are now on Vanessa's profiles, this is Vanessa, you saw Liliana, and you saw Nicole. So if you would like to write a letter to Nicole, you can just write me now and you click here, or call me now, right? And you click here. And it automatically takes you to the same site where I went, which was here, phone video call her. So you can just do this in her profile. And then you do the same thing again. You set up the virtual Skype meeting account, you fill in all the information, you put your credit card information in, and that's it. And then we organize it, okay? So that is, let me get out of this screen here. I think now you can see me one more time. And so this is the only magic with the virtual videos. So you can do that with any girl you like on the website, but I really would love that you reach out to those 3 ladies. And as I said, either in a virtual introduction, you can go on the tours where you can meet the girls as well. But why would you wait until a tour in June if you can meet her now, set up a video call now, or write her a letter now? Because as I said, there are more guys on this website who might be interested in the same profile. So, and I had just a guy, I don't know if you remember Ana Maria, she's in a relationship right now. She's from the Medellin office. And I had 3 guys writing me afterwards, oh, I was looking at her video for so many years and at her pictures for so many years, and I wanted to meet her. But I said, yeah, but why didn't you just reach out before? You know, why did you wait? I mean, she's now in a relationship. I'm happy for her. She's a great girl. But I'm just saying, why would you wait so long? Yeah. So guys, before I get Manuela, because Manuela is with me already here, because I get Manuela in the video with us, I will just check on your questions for 1 second, because you were sending already a lot of questions in, okay? And then we're going to talk about the PCR tests, about the restrictions, about what's going on. So first of all, hi everybody, Stan, Eric, Charles, Scott, Dennis, LC, GNG, Brian, Mark. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for writing so much and for being so interactive with us today. So about the tours, we already talked a little bit about the flights. It's very cheap right now and you can cancel basically for free. I just went last week, extended 2 days in Florida, as I said, with Spirit, and it was no problem. Last minute, I could change my flight. Eric is saying, I want everyone that it would sell out. I also told you guys to book the flights while they are still cheap. Exactly. So Eric, you were right. Anyway, these flights are still cheap. They are still good. That's what you are saying. Eric wrote another message. Flights are still low and most airlines offer full credit if cancelled. Exactly. Del, hi Del, good evening Maria, this is Del. I'm so happy that you're with me in every show, Del, and I'm so happy that you are going to come. You took your first vaccination shot today, that's good for you, and I hope you get the next one soon. And I'm looking forward to the Barranquilla and Medellin tour. Yeah, we are looking forward to see you there. And looks like you had fun in Florida on the Great Love Debate. Yeah, I had a lot of fun in Florida, it was amazing. I've been to Florida before, but it is so beautiful there. And I had this time a little bit more time to get to know it. I like this girl, Nicole, Eric, love the way she wrote her. So yeah, it might be time for you to reach out to her. Melvin is saying, I'm going to start looks at flights to Cartagena, but I hear that Monday and Tuesday are the best days to find good prices online. Yeah, I flew to Fort Lauderdale on Tuesday and we flew back on Thursday and it was very cheap. As I said, right now, there are really, really, really good offers. Okay, so, oh wow, there are a lot of good, nice, and really great comments. I hope we get to all of that. But let's get Manuela on the call so that you can answer with me the questions, Manuela, because you're the expert in Medellin, and maybe you can give us some information a little bit how Medellin is doing, how are you doing, how the offices are doing, how is the COVID doing, how is everything?
Okay, first, hi guys, good night. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about Medellin situation right now. So everything is open here in Medellin. Everything is open right now. for these days, for Thursday and for Friday, we have a curfew, but it's only for this holiday time. But we don't have more restrictions than that ones. So bar, restaurants, everything, it's open here. Also, I think that with the PCR test, it's very necessary to come to Medellin. It's something that you have to take for come to Colombia. But I read some news, and they are thinking in stop the PCR test here in Colombia. So maybe in a couple weeks we have some news about that this is not necessary for persons that are coming from other countries. But it's something that the people is talking right now, so it's not like something real, but maybe it's something that is going to happen. Also, we have the social event very soon, the 23 and the 24 of April. So we are very excited to have all the clients again, because it's like the first time that we have our social. So we are very excited for this. Also, for that client that doesn't have the opportunity to come to Medellin in April, we have also a couple of social soon that is in Cartagena, also I think in Barranquilla, and in Medellin, and we have our next social in August.
We have a double tour. We have a double tour of Medellin, Barranquilla in August. This is a great opportunity.
Yes, it's a great opportunity. So for the clients that doesn't have the opportunity to come to this first social in April, I invite them for come in August to these three beautiful cities that you have the opportunity to meet, and I'm sure that they are going to have a great time here in Colombia.
Yeah, I hope that in August, because now in April we still had to limit, even we're going to have a big tour in April. Guys, the tour sold out. I know that lots of you want to go, but we are so happy. And the girls will be so happy too. We sold out. It will be still quite a big tour for me in a pandemic still, so it will be really cool. But I hope that in August we're going to have it even bigger. So all of you who cannot come and make it to the socials now in April, as I said, don't be sad. Anyway, we can put you on a waiting list. So just reach out to us or to Michelle from our group tours. We started already the waiting list. We have already guys on the waiting list. So, but you never know how many cancel. But Manuela, we have, even if the guys don't want to, or if they want to go to the tour, what can they do? Because we have the Latin Club. Can you tell a little bit about that?
Other options for the clients that don't have the opportunity to come to Medellin for this social. So we have the Latin clubs. That is a great experience, and also it's a great service that we bring to the clients. It's opportunity that they met a big number of women here in Medellin, and they have the possibility to pick between the Latin club that is for 7 days, the Latin club that is for 10 days, or the Latin club that is for 14 days. So
no, days.
Oh yes. So
because you get more. You get 7 days, but you get 20 dates.
Yes, 21 dates, I think.
21,
so.
Yes.
Because it's 3 days per day. Mm-hmm. So they are having the opportunity to meet at least 21 women. So it's a great opportunity, and we help all the time the clients to arrange the dates. Also, they have the 15 minutes of translation service in the beginning of the day. They have the pickup service in the airport when they come to Colombia, when they arrive to Colombia. So it's a great opportunity where they can meet beautiful women, and maybe they can meet the love of their lives. So it's a very, very nice plan that the clients can do. Also, we have the single dates, but the Latin Club, I think that is a great opportunity to meet a lot of girls and see the possibility to meet the woman of your life.
Yes, guys,
I think we have the prices.
Yeah, the price, exactly. I'll give you the price in a second. The good thing about the Latin Club, you can do this all year long. So it doesn't matter if we are on a tour or not.
connection. So in that way, they can have a very strong conversation. They can have a strong relationship before they leave the country with the girl. So it's very important that they take the time to go again in a date with the girls that they think that they feel a lot of chemistry.
Yes, definitely. Because the idea is, guys, you need, some of you who have never been to Colombia, it's good that you experience a little bit of dating as well, because sometimes you want to get very serious, which is great, but you have not experienced different type of women. How is it to date? There are different women in Medellin, you know, everybody is different. So sometimes it's good, a Latin club as a first experience, so that you just get used to the dating culture in Latin America. And then, as Manuela said, it's very good to repeat the last at least 2 days of the 7 days or of the 10 days, because if you just date, you will have a lot of dates, but you will not have a relationship. And that's what you are looking for, right? You want to get a relationship, and you find a serious guy. Yeah, you want to find a serious woman. So yeah, so that's the plan. And so, as I said, the Latin club you can do any time of the year. The price for 7 days is $1,095. And then for 10 days is $200 more, and for 14 days is $200 more. And so for $1,095 for 7 days, you have included at maximum 21 dates, the airport pickup, and also 15 minutes of initial translation. If you need more than that, then you have to get a translator. But if that is enough for you, at least for the first 15 minutes. I see a question here from Jay. Hi, Jay. The Latin tour includes airfare. No, the Latin tour does not include the airfare. You have to pay your own flight, and you have to pay your own hotel. That's different to the group tour. In the group tour, you do have the hotel included, but in the Latin club, you don't. If you need a recommendation of hotel, just don't worry, reach out to us. We can give you recommendations. And the airfare, as I said, with Spirit or with any Avianca or American Airlines, there are right now very, very, very cheap flights. Manu, there is a question from Luis. Which Medellin airport should I book? There are 2 airports.
Okay, the international airport that we have is the Jose Maria Cordova, and that is like at least like 25 minutes or 30 minutes away from Medellin. That is the airport that you have to pick up.
The international one,
only
yeah.
International, yes, airport that we have.
The other one is a local airport in the city where you can go to Cartagena or to Barranquilla, and it's nice if you do a local. Manuela did that; she came to Cartagena with that local airport in a small plane. But just for local flights. For international, exactly, you have to do the one in Rio Negro. That's very close to Medellin. Okay, G&G is saying in Canada, I have not had a vaccine shot. To a normal date, you would think it's not, and sometimes you guys think it's weird.
Maria, I think that your microphone.
Yeah, your microphone. Yeah, I wanted to mute the other. And I muted you now, Manu. Okay, I think we're good now. I muted everybody here. So yeah, so the video calls are magical as well, because I mean, now how you see us, you see me and you see Manuela, we are connected via Zoom right now, right? So Zoom is a great opportunity to connect nowadays. And I mean, it's basically like normal. And I have been on the video calls also with our VIP clients, and it's just cool, you know, it's just fun because you sit at home and you can actually talk to a person. And I mean, you could even pour a glass of wine. I just have a glass of water here, but I mean, you could even prepare a little meal and have like a romantic dinner together, light a candle. It's not the same like being really face to face, but it comes very, very close to it. So I recommend the video calls. I like them, and I love the service, and especially now in pandemic, it is a very good thing to do. Okay, so next question. What do we have? Eric. Latin deserves their own day and slot. The guys here are very passionate. Thank you very much, Eric. I was thinking that we should also do this more often than just once per month. So we might do this more often. I'm happy that you are asking for that. So that is good. And thank you for the compliments. We're always happy. Send nice things to us. So the next thing. If I land in Cartagena without a video call, okay, how much is a meeting? Yes, of course, you can go to Cartagena, any of the offices. So that is also an advantage or not of the video calls. But if you go to Cartagena, you pay $125 for a membership fee with the office for 7 days, which includes the assistance of the office. It is the same in Cartagena, in Barranquilla, and in Medellin. There is no difference. And then you pay $75 for every date you go on. Yeah. So the first day, to put it a little bit together, the first date will cost you $200. The second date will cost you 75 more, so 275. And if you want a third date, it's 75 more, so 350. And so this is the normal price if you go on an introduction, if you fly there. So if you compare video to normal introduction, the normal introduction is not much more better, right? Because you meet her in person, but you have to fly and you have to pay the hotel. So you have some extra costs. But the advantage, what you have with the video calls is that you are not tied to just one office. Because if you go now to Cartagena, you pay a membership fee in Cartagena. If you then go to Barranquilla, you have to pay a membership in Barranquilla. But if you are on the video call, you can pick a woman from any city anywhere in Colombia. She doesn't even have to be in our two cities. She can be in Bogota, she can be in Cali, she can be in Bucaramanga, she can be in Medellin. It doesn't matter where she is. So you don't have to pay an extra membership fee. So you can basically date all over Colombia. You're not tied to just one office. And obviously it's not the same like meeting in person. So I would still recommend going on a plane, come over and meet. But if you say, okay, I like a girl there and I like a girl there and I like a girl there, and I can't really take a decision where I should go, then just set up some video calls and find out for yourself. And then you see with who you have the most connection, and then you travel to that city. So I think that it's just another option of communication, and it doesn't have to be your only option, but it is another option. And as I said, I like the option. Okay. Thank you for the new content, Maria Alexis. Yes, Alexis, you're very welcome. I'm very happy for the new content as well. Brian says, Maria, I just dropped my 400s. Where you gone? Where's it gone? I think it just updated. Give me just a second that I get. Yeah. Brian is saying, I just dropped my 475 yesterday. I will be going to the August tour to Barranquilla. Yay. Hi, Brian. That is great. Once I pay the trip off. I'm looking forward going for the first time. Took 11 years. Brian, 11 years. I mean, I'm so happy that you do it. But guys, I hear that so often. I really like, basically every second guy we have is like, oh, I'm watching the videos for 5 years. I watch so many of your videos. I'm watching this for 3 years. I'm looking at those women for 5 years. So make it happen, because it's the time now. And especially now after that long pandemic where everybody was stuck in at home. And I mean, the women are so waiting for falling in love. You guys are. So it took 11 years to do it, long time coming, but finally getting it done, but very nervous, but looking forward to it. Brian, don't be nervous. I had also a phone call today with a client, or was it yesterday? He told me I'm so nervous and that I might get my heart broken. And I said, but don't be worried about that. That's why we are here. Manuela's here, I'm here, Ginella, ladies today, not with me today here on the show, but we are here to help you. And so don't be nervous. Manu, say something. I mean.
I think that with the guys that they already came to Colombia, to whatever office, Barranquilla, Cartagena, or Medellin, they feel the company that we give to them all the time. We are all the time in communication with you guys. We ask, how was your day? Everything fine for you? If you need recommendation for, I don't know, I want a massage. I want to have my nails done or something. Like, we help with everything. So don't feel afraid. Maybe some guys, they say, okay, Colombia, I never went I've never been there. But in the end, Colombia is a very beautiful and safe country. Our office are located in a very nice areas here in the cities in Colombia. So don't be worried about come to a new country to meet new people, because it's a great experience. Most of the clients are really happy with the service, with the office. Most of the clients have already them partners. So it's a very beautiful place. The people here is really friendly, really nice. We love foreign people, so we are here for help you. So don't be worried about to have this new experience in your life.
Yes, really, it is an adventure and it's so much fun. And even if you go alone, I mean, the group tour is nice because you meet other guys, but even if you go alone, that's what Manuela says, we are here for you, you know? So your office is a little bit like the guys always say, oh, it's like my second home. I just like to hang out in this office, you know? So the guys come and just stay, and that's what we want. I know that you have a lot of worries, a lot of fears, and that's normal. I mean, you travel to a foreign country, you want to meet a foreign woman, it's something completely out of the norm, it's completely something different. So we understand your concerns and we understand where you are coming from. So so please, and if you have, and you can be always honest with us, also like what you said, if you are afraid that your heart gets broken, talk to us and we will make sure that we really meet a nice woman which will not break your heart, you know? That's the idea. We want you to be happy, to match and to fall in love and to take a good decision. And that's why we are here. That's why we are your matchmakers here. And we have the experience and we love to share our experience with you. So let's see, Oscar. Hi, Oscar. Nice, thank you for writing. Did you know that Colombia is the fourth best place in the world to retire to? This is out of 25 countries. So this is not for me, it's not a surprise. Colombia, guys, I don't know what you know about Colombia, but I'm from Germany. I immigrated to Colombia. I had no plan to stay. I just came for vacation, for traveling, and I decided to stay because I loved it so much. So it's not for me, it's not a surprise. It is one of the best countries to retire. Why is it great? First of all, the weather is great. Yeah, you have amazing climate. As I said, I come from Germany where it's cold, snow, horrible weather, gray, no light, whatever. Here you have sun every day, especially at the coast, but also Medellin. The weather is just beautiful. Most of you guys even prefer the weather in Medellin because it's spring weather. It's always green, always nice, always beautiful. You basically never need a jacket, the same at the coast. So for me, this is perfect. The beaches are great. The sea is great. The palm trees are great. The people are great. It's very cheap compared to the US. I mean, I just went last week to Florida. You pay 20% of what you pay in Florida. So come, don't think about that. So for retirement, that is amazing. It doesn't matter if you go even if you go in a really good restaurant, the food is really reasonable. Everything is really reasonable. Taxis, hotels, everything is really so much cheaper than it is in the US. So it is a great place, not only to retire. I know that some of you guys are looking to move here right now, more than I ever experienced before, which is great. So if you need help, if you need, I know that some of you guys want to buy places here, properties and stuff. So it is possible. It's not very expensive. It's very reasonable compared to the US. So if you think about moving to Colombia, don't hesitate, especially if you find a woman, especially if she has children, especially if her family is here, because they're very family oriented. So if you can make that decision and maybe decide to stay at least a couple of months a year here, or even if you can move here, it's a great decision. Right, Manu? What would you say?
Yes, I will say that Colombia is a beautiful country. And you don't have to feel afraid to come to Colombia because it's really safe. The people is really nice. It's really friendly. And you will feel like you are in home. You feel like that. You feel like you are not in a foreign country. You feel that you are in home in Colombia. And the women also are really pretty. So it's a really nice combination.
Here they always say, mi casa es tu casa, my home is your home. And that was for me like, wow, I was so impressed by that in the beginning, because I don't know how it is in American culture, but in my culture, It's not like that. Like, I mean, you invite somebody to your home, but you would never say my home is your home, and they mean it, you know? And so I love that. And I felt at home, and it is what they do. They make you feel at home. So don't miss this experience coming to Colombia. So let's talk a little bit about the Medellin social, because everybody is asking here. So Medellin social, first of all, let's get the COVID test and the PCR test and what you need to get to enter the country. What Manuela already said, right now, there is still a PCR test required to enter the country. So in Colombia, you have to also get a test to get back to the US. But in Colombia, it's not a problem at all, because here everybody get tested in less than 24 hours. And if you go to the US, you can also get a rapid antigen test. And the rapid antigen test, I think you get in 15 minutes. And so that is when you go to the US. But if you come to Colombia, you do need the PCR. In the US, it's a little bit more difficult. I experienced it last week because I had to get tested over there. But most of the airports test. In Fort Lauderdale, there was a testing station. Just I wanted to get tested in my mouth and not in the nose. So it's a little bit more research, but there are also options. So if you don't want to get tested in your nose, don't hesitate. There are definitely different possibilities. Here in Colombia, it's not a problem. I got also tested in my mouth. I did it twice. I never got tested in my nose. So you get it back in less than 24 hours. In the US, it's a little bit more expensive. Here in Colombia, it's around $70, 220,000, 230,000 pesos, something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that.
So it's around $60, $70 maximum. In the US, it's more expensive. There was a question about the quarantine. If you have a negative PCR test, which you have to have 96 hours before you fly over to Colombia, which is not a problem because we got tested on Sunday, our flight was on Tuesday, we got the test back on Monday, and we extended our flight until Thursday because we had 96 hours to go. So 96 hours is 4 full days, so that is possible. So that is the only requirement, and you have to fill in a migration form, which we will send you AFA. If you reach out to us and to me, to Manuela, to Michelle, to anybody who's coordinating all that, we have all the information with the migration form link. The same airline also should send you this link, and you have to fill this out 24 hours before you fly. But as Manuela said, right now we are talking about maybe getting rid of the PCR test. So we are still waiting for the health ministry to clear that, but they are talking about it, and it's possible that we won't need a PCR test. So we will see on the next Latin show what update we can give you. But anyway, it's really not that complicated. I also was a little bit hesitating if I should travel or not, but really it's not a big deal. The airplanes are right now quite empty, half full, so you even have a seat most of the time next to you. So the guys are asking Manuela if Medellin will be socially distanced. What are we going to do on the social? How are we going to manage the social?
Right now, for example, one of the things that we have to do is that we are thinking in have the social in 2 different places. I mean, it's the same place,
different rooms.
but different rooms. Yes. So in Colombia, with the social distance, we cannot have more than 15 people in a same place.
15.
So we are 15 people in a same place. So we are seeing the possibility to have the social in 2 different rooms, like you say, Maria.
So that we have 100 people. Our plan is to have 100 people.
Yes. There are plenty of women that are coming to the social, but we are thinking in the social distance, because it's really important to feel that you guys are safe and the women here are safe too. Also, the girls and the guys have to wear face masks during the social, but you can take it off when you are eating or when you want to drink something. But it's important that in this moment we use a face mask, but you have the opportunity also to see the girls, and it's not like a big deal. And I think that we are having, I think that maybe, I don't know if the entrance, because I'm not sure of that, maybe alcohol or health sanitizer, yes, that you can use whatever when you need it. And that is the things that we are going to do for the
we will measure your temperature as well, like here in Colombia. And usually when you enter, that was what Manuela was saying, like everything is open, but if you go into a shop, usually they disinfect your hands, usually you have to wear a mask, usually they measure your temperature. So we will do the same. We did the socials in Cartagena, Barranquilla last month. It was great. In Barranquilla, you see some of the footage, most of the women are wearing the mask. At some point, some girls felt comfortable and took off some mask, but usually we're trying to, of course, remain with the mask. And as Manuela said, to keep everybody safe. We are limited to 100 people right now, which give us around 80 women to invite for the evening. Including translator stuff and men. So yeah, maybe quite a big social. I think it will be one of the biggest we have had like in 1.5 years. So that will be great. And right now the restrictions, we do have some restrictions right now, but because it's Easter, this upcoming weekend is Easter weekend. So it's a big bank holiday tomorrow and Friday in Colombia. It's like Christmas and New Year's. It's one of the main touristy seasons right now this weekend. Yeah, so this is why we have a curfew in most of the big cities, but it's just for this weekend. We don't know, but we don't think, because there's no reason, because all the other weekends we had no restrictions. How were the other weekends right now in Medellin, Manu?
Right now, like all during the whole weekends, everything was open till 12 a.m., sorry, or sometimes till 2 a.m. So right now we are waiting for the next weekend, but usually everything it's open till 12 a.m. So you don't have problem to go out, have a nice drink, and go to a nice restaurant. It's not like a big deal. Right now, like you say, Maria, we have the curfew, but because it's Easter time. But other than that, everything is open usually till 12 a.m.
Yes. And so it is in the other cities as well. Like this weekend, we have a curfew. Basically, where I am, there's not such a big curfew. I'm in Santa Marta right now, but Barranquilla and also, I think Cartagena is quite flexible this weekend, but Barranquilla has also a curfew from today on. So, but this is not, it's just for this weekend. Then afterwards, as Manuela said, 12 o'clock at night time, or even 2 o'clock in the morning. So you will be not affected when we go to the socials. And so let's see if we have another question. So the PCR test we did. Yes, Stan, I'm looking into going to the Great Love Debate in May to Tampa. Exactly. So that's why I'm saying reach out to us if you go, and so that we know that you go. And now you are asking, Stan, as well, what is the difference between the Latin tour and the group tour? So the Latin tour is basically what we said already, the Latin club, the individual tour, where you have 21 dates included. If you have the group tour, you have the hotel included, and you have the airport pickup included, and you have the 2 socials included, Friday and Saturday evening. But you do have translation included Friday and Saturday evening, but not on the dates. So if you need for the dates a translator, then you have to take one. And there was a guy here, Nicole, then they talk about Liliana and also about Vanessa. Yeah, they're all very beautiful guys. Don't forget to reach out to them. And I think, let me see if there are some more questions. How many do you accept? Yeah, we accepted 15 guys for the Medellin tour. So we limited to 15, but we do have a waiting list. So as I said, if you want to get on the waiting list, let us know. We can put you there. But if not, more realistic is that you could take the Latin Club, 1,095 for 1 week. And I would recommend you, if you do the Latin Club, do it before the Medellin tour or after the Medellin tour, because we can give you 100% of attention. If you come in the Medellin dates, we have 15 clients we have to attend at the same time. So we will not get the most of your experience. So come a week earlier or come a week later or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. And you can obviously send a list in of girls you would like to meet. So send us your hot list and we set up the dates with your hot list, okay? So guys, I think we are about to end our show. Don't forget to reach out to the girls and come over and reach out to us if you need something. Manuela, do you have something to say for at the end to end our show?
Yes, that I'm waiting for you guys. I'm here for help you. So please let us know if you have questions, if you are very interested in come to Medellin or Cartagena or Barranquilla. We are here to help you. Ginela and ladies are really nice. They are really friendly. They are really nice managers. So I know that we can help you. And also, Maria, you are really, really, really nice. You are the top. We are here for help you guys. So if you need something, let us know and come to Colombia. Don't feel afraid to live this nice experience. So it's a really nice experience. Most of the clients are really happy to came to Colombia, and most of the clients, they say, I want to live here.
Yes, it's true.
They are here, they say, I don't want to leave. I want to live my life, the rest of my life here in Colombia. So yeah, so don't feel afraid to come, and we are here to help you.
That's it, guys. And Manu, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. This is my day today. I get so many great compliments. I just got a great client who said he was so happy as well with the VIP service, and really we got so many photos today from couples as well who matched and met, and I don't know, it's just an amazing time right now. So I'm really, really happy. And Manu, thank you so much for being with us here. And guys, thank you for joining us in this live webcast. It was a pleasure. Thank you for your interaction, for your comments, for your questions. And yeah, I hope to see you soon here in the webcast or here in Colombia. We wait for you. See you soon.